What's up, everyone? My name is Richard Roberson, for those who don't know me, and I work for Coin 6 News as a photojournalist. And with that being said, I'm making this channel simply because a lot of people interact with me on my social media outlets when I post things about the news, because it's interesting for one, and also I'm informing you on what's going on in your community. So I can only post so much on social media. So the YouTube channel is just going to be a longer piece of what I post on social media. So, a lot of people want to see more, hear more. So this is what this channel is for. So I'm going to give you a start to finish of my day, essentially. And yeah, so let's start with my day. I just got to work. They're having a meeting right now discussing, what's going on in the community and the world. And after the meeting, they come to me and say, "Hey, Richard, this is your assignment for today." So, that being said, let me show y'all a little bit behind the scenes. We got the newsroom right here, and they're having a meeting. Looks like Jenny's out the meeting.
You ready for our story, Richie?
Yeah, what's our story?
Cold case. A man is off. Really bad. A father's offering $25,000 for information about his son who was murdered in 2007. Okay. We're going to reach out to the father and hopefully get an interview with him. Okay. Sad story, but interesting.
All right. So actually, it's a change of plans now. I am now at Scholls Ferry Road. There was some breaking news, a fatal accident. Hold on one second. As you can see, this is pretty bad. The person driving this vehicle was killed in this crash. The second vehicle, they were rushed to the hospital.
It's all yours. Good.
All right, so I'm editing right now what I just shot. Jenny's writing.
Yeah, having to make all kinds of last-minute changes.
And now it's dark. The scene cleared that fast. So we had technical difficulties. We didn't have service out in the field, so we weren't able to go live. And, with that being said, I wasn't able to feed video back, and the anchors had to read over our script in the studio. So I'm gonna play, what they read.
That breaking news at 10, we know one person is dead, another in the hospital after a head-on crash in Washington County. And after 5 hours, the road out there still shut down. This is Coin 6 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Jennifer Hoff.
And I'm Jeff Gianola. Now, this all happened on Southwest Scholls Ferry Road between Roy Rogers and Clark Hill Roads. The traffic investigators shut down the road for nearly 3 miles just before dusk, and they're still out there tonight. It's very dark, but they're still working, and they haven't removed the vehicles. That crash happened shortly before 5:30 this afternoon. Deputies believe a man driving a car lost control around a curve, crashed into an SUV. The woman driving that SUV was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Authorities say there were no passengers in either vehicle. Deputies not releasing any information about those victims.
Also